Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome back to more Tales of Berseria. Alright, so let's continue the game, shall we? But first, expedition.
Take a. I knew this would be big. What a treasure!
Nice. Rangetsu basic training. This requires level 2. I already unlocked the area, so I guess I'm done here, right? I got level 2, so we'll just do this one.
Scout ship setting sail.
A pendant? Nothing of any worth to me.
Red jewel pendant, really? Sure, really? Sure, the pendant looks a little sinister, but the jewel is a pretty shade of red. I actually think it would suit you nicely, Velvet. I'm not sure if I should take that as an insult. I didn't mean it in a bad way. It's like putting lipstick on a rat pig, you know? It's like putting lipstick on a rat pig. You're just digging yourself deeper. Haven't you ever heard that phrase? It means you can take someone cute and dress them up nicely and they'll be even cuter. You have that wrong on so many levels. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, let me try to put it another way. Give pearls to rat pigs, caviar to the general, and pendants to the daemons. Something like that. Ugh, more like preaching to deaf ears. Alright. Anyways, let's continue. Great question. Okay, we're going this way. Sorry, I had to figure out which way we need to go for this. Another night, another set of recordings, everybody. You guys know the drill. We do the same thing every night. Ain't nothing changing out here. Looks like it's in here.
Man, I heard that the merchants in Port Renede are making a killing now that the sea gate is shut tight.
No. Nothing compared to a merchant like you.
There are people profiting from this?
What are you talking about? Anyone who wants to head to North Gan has to sail around West Gan now. And those ships need to put into Port Renede for supplies.
That is true. Still, it's only until Vortigern is repaired.
Your friends in Renede wouldn't happen to be paying off the Abbey to delay repairs, would they?
You think that'd work on the Abbey? They're not as lax as the church was.
So that's it. You're in cahoots with the church.
Hey, relax. I'm just saying, there's a lot of nasty rumors circulating about those priests.
So not everyone's been hurt by Vortigern's closure. Interesting.
There's a front and back to every coin.
Except your coin only ever turns up tails.
I mean, yeah. That's usually how it goes for him. Where does it want me to go exactly? I'm confused. Visit Tabitha and the Loegres and the... Oh, okay, so it's in here? Well, I mean, is this the tavern? I assume this is the inn. This is the inn. This is not the tavern. Yeah, this is the inn. This is not the tavern. Oh, Loegres. We're in... Oh, right. We're in, second, the port town. Loegres is the castle city that we still need to get to. Okay. I had to get my bearings back. I'm sorry. I haven't had to be by here in a while.
The blood-winged butterflies operate in the Empire's shadows. Not even the Abbey knows their full scope beyond whispers and rumor. And you all have a connection to them, don't you?
Dark and interconnected is the underworld. We've heard voices in the shadows, glimpsed faces behind paper-thin masks.
The attack on High Priest Gideon. Was that at their behest?
Yeah, the Bloodwings asked us to take him out.
We did it in exchange for information that could lead us to Artorias. Information? You would assassinate a man for mere information? Yes. Information on the shepherd who rules the world. Not a bad deal if you ask me.
We just work with them when our interests align. Nothing more.
That's the kind of thin justification I'd expect to hear from them, too.
But the Bloodwings were acting upon knowledge that the High Priest was harming the people of the city.
You're right. The incident with the nectar was the church's failing. And it seems that the Bloodwing Butterfly Network goes further and deeper than we had thought.
They knew about the barrier at the throne, too.
And Velvet's expertise at dove mimicry.
Would you stop bringing that up? Dove mimicry?
Oh no.
I have no idea.
There was a dove near the dock checkpoint. That's all. Huh?
Right! It was a black, full-chested dove, wasn't it? Cuckoo!
A black, full-chested dove? Is that some sort of underworld code word?
Oh, they just had to go bring that up, didn't
Here
they?
we are, back in Loegres. It was a lot tougher to get in the first time.
More funny than tough, if you ask me.
Oh, you mean Velvet's little dove act? Coo, coo!
I'd be careful teasing her if I were you. You know how she can get.
Oh, don't act like you didn't enjoy it too. I'm sure you did, right? Good little boys don't lie to adults, you know.
I might have. Just a little.
Say it like a dove.
It was funny. Coo, coo.
This child is the most wholesome thing I have ever seen in my life, and I hope nothing bad ever happens to him. Oh wait, did the monsters here change? Alright, nice. Very nice. Okay. That's fun. Yep. Uh-huh.
Try
Love
as
it.
they might, it won't change anything.
Do I want to do 3 episodes tonight? I don't know. I've decided. Yeah, no, things have definitely changed. Oh god, this is one of those games where the enemies get stronger in old areas, isn't it? Because this is not the same. I don't think me turning up the difficulty did this. I think this is just how the game works. Oh, that's devious, game. That's fucking devious.
We will need to be extremely wary.
Alright, gotta wait. It's fun. That's fun. Nice. Nice. Let's get back some points. There we go. No, I don't want to do that. Stop that. Oh, really? Oh, fuck you. Absolutely not. Fuck you. Get out of here. You deserve nothing but the worst things in life for pulling that shit off. Fair enough. Okay, good. We're fine. Okay. That's fun. It's fun. It's fun. Totally fun. Absolutely fun. No biggie. There we go. Get back up, Eleanor. Thank you. Alright. Let's get in there. Get fucked. Get fucked. Get fucked. Get fucked. Get fucked. Devastation. There we go. Nice. Very nice.
Wow, all sorts of things popped out.
Yep, it's a whimsical wonderland over here.
Oh, wow. Snake bite. Flesh-eating rending serpentine blade excels against Apodus foes. Not sure what that word is. I'll have to look up what that word means, because I have no idea what that word is. Please leave me alone. Please do not chase me. I do not wish to fight you. I don't think anything fundamentally changes about this area, right? Like, everything should still be mostly the same. It's just that there's now enemies here.
Everyone ready to play?
Okay. Yeah, I'm not trying to lose by points. If my combo looks like it's not gonna work, I just drop out the combo. It is not worth losing perfectly good SG because I tried to over-dedicate myself to a fucking combo that didn't work. Yeah, no, you're not getting me. It's not gonna work.
Is Inominat's book so difficult? Grimoirh seemed perplexed by it.
Yeah, she said it was written in ancient Avarost, a language that uses Impressionist script.
I've never heard of Impressionist script.
Each character can have many different meanings and readings, depending on the emotion it's expressing and the way it relates to the characters around it. Some modest records on its grammar and structure survive, but none that say how to read the emotion the characters express. Grimoirh said that you have to recreate the writer's feelings as a sort of starting point in order to read it.
I see. And you have a talent for that sort of thing?
I guess I do.
But a script based on emotions? That's as far removed from modern language as can be.
Yeah, it's completely unrelated apparently.
How can it be completely unrelated?
After the temperance of Avarost, the entirety of human civilization vanished. The language went with it.
Much as a blooming flower loses its petals, the Avarost civilization grew too far and came to its final end. The surviving buildings and ancient tools, the likes of which our technology cannot replicate, were the beginning of that end.
In any case, it sounds like deciphering that writing will take quite a while.
Man, the capital sure is big.
Yeah, with historical buildings and artisans and all, there's much of interest here for a boy who loves to learn.
Uh-huh.
Sightseeing's nice and all, but don't wander off and get lost.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Don't worry about him. He can take care of himself.
I know, I was just saying.
Aww. I can't be mad at Velvet. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of things I could be mad at Velvet for, but honestly, she's so wholesome sometimes. It's like, you know she means well.
You look like travelers. I have some good news for you. The restrictions on travel to the Aldina Plains are going to be lifted soon. The road's opening back up!
So, that's the latest word on the streets?
Ha! I see what you did there.
I try to liven things up around here.
Well, ever since Lord Artorias became the Shepherd, demon attacks have gone down. The world's filled with hardships, but perhaps things are starting to go in the right direction.
Perhaps. The demons who nearly destroyed Halaves are still skipping about on the loose, though.
What?
And just the other day, a village near Salt was destroyed by the demon blight. Guess the capital doesn't mind, though.
What?
Don't worry about it. Your shepherd and the Abbey are going to save the world, right?
Listening to you has kinda gotten me all nervous again. If you hear any other scary stories, let me know, please.
I've got one with fresh blood, melted bodies, oh, Oh, maybe that tale about the demon doll that comes alive!
If you're going to waste time, we're leaving you here.
Well, that's enough of this detour then. Sorry to be such a drag.
Wait! That doll one sounded really cool!
What? Why? I mean, she's not lying about most of those, but you didn't have to tell the guy that. Jesus Christ. Probably scared the poor fellow. That's not nice. Don't do that. Be better. Oh.
What's with this crowd?
Modulu's troupe just put on a real show. Man, it was the best. Her dancing was every bit as great as I'd heard.
Wow, the Modulu?
Surely you mean Mogilu! Has my time to bask in fame finally come at long last?
No, we're talking about Majulu, not Mogilu.
You know, Lulu, the famous dancer? She actually goes by the majestic Lulu, but everyone calls her Modulu.
Just watching the beauty of her dance, you can't help but feel like maybe everything's gonna turn out okay in the world.
Sounds like a pretty cheerful act she has.
Cheerful? This is all a ripoff! She's just trying to pass off as Mogilu's menagerie and profit from our good name!
What good name? We don't actually perform anything.
I was planning on getting started eventually, but now this con artist comes along and ruins everything!
I can't just ignore that, you know.
It's Modulu!
You did great today, Modulu. I loved it.
Thank you so much. But according to my teacher, I still have a long way to go. I'll work hard to do better next time, so I hope you'll come see me.
Modulu's teacher is a dancer named Balta, whose immense talent brought him all the fame in the world. But Balta suffered a tragic injury that took him forever from the stage, and now Modulu is working hard to carry out his dream.
So, you're Modulu then?
I am. My teacher and I work really hard to put on performances that'll leave a lasting impact. And I refuse to let anyone call me a phony.
Oh? And how do you propose to stop me? Taking it to the stage and seeing which one of us can better hold a crowd?
Yes. That's just what I was hoping for.
Lulu, don't go around picking petty fights.
But sir, this woman, she...
You should know better. If you have the energy to spare spitting vitriol at people, you should refocus that anger into moving your body. If you need to express yourself, do it on the stage.
Yes, sir. You're right. Teacher, is the pain acting up again?
It's no matter. What does pain compare to losing the ability to dance? Anyway, what matters is how you're holding up.
I'm fine, sir.
Good. Then let's head back and practice some more.
He seems strict.
He does. But keep in mind that Balta recognized her talent at a young age. He even adopted her so he could pass on everything he knew. He might be strict, but only because he believes in her.
You sure know an awful lot about them.
I'm sort of a fan of theirs, you could say.
A teacher and his student, chasing after the same dream. What a sweet little story they have. That's why I think it's high time for Mogilu's Menagerie to put on a show. And for our act, we'll be a comedy duo.
Comedy? Where'd you get that idea?
You heard me propose a challenge to little Modulu, right? But not one of you knows a single acrobatic trick.
Sorry. Don't apologize. You couldn't have seen this coming.
Well, you could act like you feel a little bad at least. Now, normally I'd make you guys do something flashy like jump through a ring of fire, but I'll be magnanimous and let you do comedy instead. With comedy, I can take control of the stage and keep things lively. I can feed you the audience on a platter.
But going on the same stage as Modulu, it's too much to handle.
Oh, I can't wait to take her down a peg or two.
I'm out. I don't even know why you're bothering. It's hopeless.
It's not hopeless. Plus, if we do well, we'll be raking in the dough. What better opportunity do we have to get started than now? After all, people will come thinking we're Majalu's troupe.
You're sure eager to profit off of her good name.
That's exactly the material I want. Keep throwing out such zingers and the audience will be in stitches.
I'm not sure I follow, but okay.
The only thing getting thrown out is gonna be you.
You know, I think you could pull off being the straight man in our act.
What? Keep your compliments to yourself.
This plan might sound dumb, but more money never hurts.
Eisen, not you too.
Then it's settled. Now we just need to book ourselves a few gigs. I've got an in with all the stage directors in town. For now, I think everyone should pair up so we can figure out just what sort of comedy chops you all have.
Everybody?
Even me?
Certainly. Each one of you is a part of Magilu's menagerie, after all.
I'm not so sure about this.
Why? Why are we letting her do this? Why do we even keep her around? I mean, yeah, she has magic, but magic isn't that uncommon in this world. I'm sure there's other people who can do that.
Whenever I hear Magilu's name, I can't help but think of Magilanica.
Magilanica? Who's that?
Oh, she's just a girl who worked as part of the freak show. Talked to spirits nobody else could see.
That's her, all right. She had many mysterious powers, like moving things without touching them and divining where people would find lost objects. For a time, people called her the Little Witch. She was pretty popular.
Thanks to her, the rest of the troupe took in plenty of cash. Or so I hear.
Yeah, but eventually they took it too far, and the kingdom tried them for heresy. I hear Magilanica was subjected to really brutal torture.
True fact. Everyone knows this story.
Well, I've never heard it.
That's not too surprising. It all took place when I was a young woman myself.
Remind me, Magilu. How old are you again?
What? How old would you say I am?
Well, from your reaction, I can at least tell you're not my age.
Ah, she didn't answer the question, though. And that lady looks like she's at least, like, what? She looks like she's a mom, right? Middle-aged, maybe in her 40s? 30s, 40s, maybe? At least her 40s. So, if she's like when she was a young girl, she might be talking when she was a teenager, right? So that's at least 20-something, 20-ish something years ago, and Majilu talks about this like it's something she remembers quite well. Judging from that alone, this would have to be at least around 20 or so years ago. Anyways, let's go check out the rest of these talkie things, shall we?
When will the High Priest return to us?
Keep this between us, but I heard Lord Gideon was killed by demons.
Surely that's not true.
It most certainly is true. Hey, shh! They'll hear you.
I know someone who works in the palace, and he said the demon was a girl with the head of a wolf and the body of a gorilla.
But how could a demon have gotten into the palace?
Apparently, there was a power struggle among the higher-ups, and Gideon's enemies snuck the demon into his villa. They say that's why people sometimes heard terrifying screams coming from the place.
Oh, is the demon still there?
No idea. Rumor says she escaped, but I wouldn't worry.
There's no way she'd stick around here.
That's what you think. She's right here, so you'd better watch out.
Stop messing around already.
I don't know why you keep trying to tell Magilu that. You know she's not going to stop. It's in her DNA. She's going to continue being this way. The only way she stops is if she's dead. And honestly, if life hasn't killed her by now, I don't know what will. Uh-huh. Oh, I already own that. Own. I do not own this. So I can buy that. And that. Oh, wait, that's that, yeah. To buy him. Really just looking for shit that has a 0 next to it, because those are the things I really need to buy. Everything else I can kind of get away with not buying. There we go. Oh, right. You.
The nights are so cold of late. It's gotten harder to get flamestone, too. I hear the port at Helavis is at a near standstill. No matter how much flamestone they mine from Mount Killerhouse, they can't get it shipped out. I'm sure the Abbey is aware of the situation. It's not just us who are suffering. We have to endure.
Times like these is when we need to practice Lord Artorius' teachings. The many outweigh the individual.
Exactly. I'm sure Lord Artorius will think of us soon and send aid.
He doesn't give a damn about any of you.
How dare you!
The many outweigh the individual, right? Artorius wants to save humanity as a whole. Your individual troubles aren't important to him.
You have no idea what you're talking about. Aren't we part of the whole he wants to save?
What happy fools.
Sorry about that. She didn't get to see his speech, so she's been taking it out on everyone around her.
Really? What a troublesome kid.
But really, that speech was incredible.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. It's gonna be really hard to convince people that like Artorius does not give a fuck about them. Wait, does this shit just respawn? That's crazy. So is there another like? This chest must be closed. What the fuck is here? Why? Why is it here? I opened this. 95. Really? I know I opened this one. What's in it? Oh, cat. There's literally a cat in there. Why is there a cat in there? I already opened that. Why is that there? I'm so fucking confused. How many cats are there in this game to justify having that there? What the actual fuck? I'm actually like legit confused now. Because I had no reason to believe that they would just like respawn. Like that doesn't make any fucking sense. But here we are with them respawning in the same exact place they were when I first got here. Okay, so the herb is not there. So let's go. Two code reds. Nice.
Eleanor, I need you to wait outside. The boss of the Bloodwings knows an exorcist is with us, but...
Say no more. I'm sure they have clients who wouldn't appreciate their faces being known to the Abbey.
Correct. Laphicet, you stay with Eleanor.
Okay.
I'll be back soon.
My thanks for coming all this way. It's been a while. Would you care for a peach pie?
What do you want?
Oh, it would do you good to unwind every now and again, you know. Stretch a bow too far and its string is bound to snap.
What do you want?
I would like you to escort this person out of the capital.
Something smells about this. Literally. Where am I taking them?
Somewhere the authorities can't reach them.
Sounds nice. I could do with such a place myself.
No joke. We've been looking for a place to lay low, but we haven't had any luck yet.
Well, come to think of it, I've heard a rumor that it's been a while since the Abbey has had any contact from Titania.
The prison island.
Titania? But I thought the Abbey was in direct control of that place. Has the situation there gotten that bad since you left?
Sometimes the answer is right under your nose. I think it might work.
Yeah, could make a decent hideout actually. The Therians could definitely get their fill of malevolence there.
And the Abbey is far too goody-goody to imagine an escaped prisoner would ever return to her prison by her own free will.
At the very least, I'd say it's worth checking out.
I take it our intel has proven useful?
It has. But before we go, have you heard anything about the Abbey harboring demons?
I'm aware there was a demon in the villa, and that it has been relocated.
Where?
I can't say right this moment, but I'm sure we will find out shortly.
All right, then in exchange for this passenger's safety, I want more information on that demon.
You've got a deal. Eisen, I heard about your confrontation with Melchior. I'm sorry I wasn't able to help you find him.
Yeah, you really blew that one, Toots.
It's fine. What's done is done.
Have you given up on finding Eifried?
No, I haven't. The crew and I will do whatever we can to quash the Abbey's plans. We do them enough damage, and the Abbey ought to start thinking about putting their hostage to good use. They'll set him up as a trap for us, and that's when we'll steal him back.
Attacking the Abbey to create an opening for his escape.
Clever.
It's what Eifried would do. That's all.
They're taking a while. Yeah.
The Shepherd has a special mission for you. You are to protect the Malak Laphicet and bring him to the Loegres Abbey headquarters.
What's wrong?
Hey, you want to take a walk around the capital for a bit? I can show you some of the sights. But, You can't trust me. I understand.
No, it's not that. I promise. I'd love to go sightseeing with you, Eleanor.
Laphicet. Well, we'll do it another time, okay?
Why?
It's just, you know, Velvet would get mad at us.
Get mad about what?
Ah, you're done. And who is this?
A VIP entrusted to us by the head of the Bloodwings. We're stowing them away on Titania where the bad guys can't get at them.
The prison island? Just who is this person?
Didn't ask.
What?
Hey, something smells nice.
Huh?
Stop sniffing things. We're leaving.
Why does he smell nice? Why?
I can't believe you take a job without bothering to ask who you're escorting or why.
The less you know, the less trouble you invite.
Oh yeah, she wasn't a part of our group at that time, so she doesn't know about our habit of taking jobs without asking questions. Yeah, sorry, Eleanor. You're just gonna have to get used to the fact that sometimes you have to take jobs and not ask too many questions. It just kind of goes with the trade. Okay, it's asking me now, so what is it?
Who is that caped man?
I do not know, but his hawks seemed extraordinarily well trained.
Trained to hunt, maybe?
I'd imagine. It takes a great deal of time and money to train a bird like that. What is it?
I smell something nice.
Indeed. The scent is somehow familiar. It can't be.
What are you two sniffing at?
Aha! They're bloodhounds on the hunt!
But we're talking about hawks hunting, aren't we?
Come again?
Oh, I'm sorry. Please excuse my poor manners.
Alright, well they clearly recognize the smell. Given what time it is and like the time of this episode's going, I guess we'll just go to what, Zexon, right? No. There's something back here. What the hell?
It's a history book titled The Rise and Fall of Midgand. About 800 years ago, our continent was conquered by a military force from another continent. Few records exist of the following 500 years, a period known as the Era of Darkness, or the Dark Period. Then 300 years ago, a great hero named Claudin Asgard reunited the kingdom. bringing an end to the Dark Period.
Claudin, huh? Where have I heard that name before?
All right, that's enough for today.
Thanks for teaching me, Arthur. Your techniques are so amazing. Where did you learn them?
They came from my own master, a man named Claudin. He developed them himself.
Wow, they're so graceful. I wish I could move like that.
I've taught you the forms, but for some reason your execution deviates from the ideal.
Well, my body just kinda moves on its own.
You're a handful, Velvet. But I will say you do resemble Claudin some. He was a strange person himself. He always wore this peculiar cape, for instance.
Cape, you say?
Deep down, Claudin was strong like fire, vivacious like water, steadfast like earth, and free like wind. I can't help but admire him to this day.
Wow, I'd love to meet him.
Sadly, that's impossible.
Is he dead?
Yes, he is. He died to protect me. That's why
No way. The events recounted in this book happened 300 years ago. It can't be the same Claudin.
Velvet, are you okay?
I'm fine. Don't mind me.
King Claudin was quite strong, wasn't he?
He was more than just that. He's the most well-loved and trusted king in our history. Or so the book claims.
To this day, all of Midgand's rulers claim to be direct descendants of King Claudin Asgard. Knowing that, there might be meaning behind them bestowing Artorias with the grandiose title of Shepherd. I could see it as an attempt to recreate the same glory enjoyed by the Hero King who ended the Dark Period.
If that's true, it's a childish ploy. The world's not so easily changed.
I wouldn't be so sure. What matters is that the title inspires hope in the people, who in turn give him their support. Then, as their shepherd, he can guide his flock in any direction he pleases.
If Artorias knowingly accepted that title, we can be sure he's fully committed to his cause.
Oh, he's certainly committed. I've seen just how far he's willing to go.
Anyways, I think I'm going to wrap this episode up with this. I don't feel like I want to go any further for risk of, extending things out too much further. And we're at 37 minutes. I think it's just safe to end it here. So we're going to save it because why not? And I'm going to take a break real quick and I'll be back with another episode of Tales of Berseria for the night. Till then, guys, stay tuned. I am signing out. Actually,
take a look at this.
This recipe looks real tasty.
Scout ship setting sail.